The April real estate market is getting spicy. I'm Ryan Pettigrew with Zenith Home Loans.
I'm Luis Jaquez with West and Main Homes.
And we are here to talk to you about all things April real estate market. Luis, I know you keep a lot of really good tabs on the market, where we're sitting at with days on the market, median home price, all that good stuff. So talk to us.
Absolutely. So we're in April now. We're heading into the busy season when it comes to real estate. And so the March stats are in, and we're going to cover that here a little bit. Active inventory, you're up 19% month over month with 4,500 homes on the market. Last month we had just under 3,800 homes closed, which is up 32%. So again, we're seeing those month over month increases. Average close price is up to $665,390, up 1.44% month over month. So home prices are increasing. We'll talk about that in just a second. And average days on market has actually gone down to 37 days on market. So if you put a home on the market to sell, it's going to sell within 37 days on average.
Yep.
So what exactly does that mean? If you're living in Denver, own a home in Denver, you want to buy a home in the Denver metro area, what exactly does that mean? And we were going to break that down a little bit.
Start with sellers right now. Where is it a good time to sell? Yes or no? Why? Just talk us through that a little bit.
Yeah, so we're entering the busy season. So if you want to sell your home, there still is record low inventory, which is going to be something favorable if you're a seller because you're going to be able to get that home sold. It's just a matter of how much time.
Yeah.
Now, what we're not in is we're not in last year's market where you put the house on the market, you don't even have anyone come check it out, just put the pictures on, it's already under contract. Now you're going to have to take a little bit more work, right? Especially depending on areas. Some areas are hot, some areas aren't as hot, right? So it really depends on where you're at, what price point you're coming in at. And you have to be a little bit more tactical. Maybe now you're going to go get that carpet cleaned. You are going to paint those walls. You're going to update that broken bathroom, whatever it is. So it might take a little bit more work, but you're going to have a really good realtor, a really good real estate agent that is going to be able to give you that guidance to still keep you within wanting to achieve your goals. What exactly does that mean for buyers? And Ryan, I know you work with a lot of buyers, first-time home buyers, people who are trading up their homes. What are you kind of seeing? Are you seeing multiple offer situations out there?
Based upon what I'm saying, if it's priced right and it's in a desirable neighborhood, you're going to get maybe 5+ offers right now. I had 2 clients this past weekend. They were one of 8 to 10 offers, and they didn't get it. They went way above ask price. I had an appraisal gap, so things are heating up. So if the house is priced right,
appraisal gap?
Yeah, wait,
appraisal
gaps
are back,
right? Appraisal gaps are back.
Yeah.
And that's what an appraisal gap is stating to the seller, if the house appraises below what you're purchasing it at, you will cover that difference. And that's a huge game changer for sellers. But a lot of first-time home buyers, it's hard to get under contract with really competitive terms because home buyers don't have tens of thousands of dollars to cover an appraisal gap. So there still are deals out there. We're in this market where if it's priced right in a competitive neighborhood or just a good neighborhood in general, it's going to go quickly. But if a house is maybe not in the most desirable neighborhood, or it's priced a little bit over what it should, it needs some love, right? A little bit of work. Houses are sitting on the market a little bit longer, and I think that's why we're getting that average days on market at 37 days, which is still historically very low. But if you look for the deals, they're still definitely out there.
100%. And another one I'll add in there too that I've seen some success with first-time home buyers, me personally I've seen, is new build construction. New build construction doesn't have these crazy long wait lists like they did last year where you had to wait 12 months to even start building the home for then another 12 months. You're seeing some still really good promotions out there from new home builders. You're seeing first-time home buyers being able to use down payment assistance and credits that they offer to be able to combine for some really great deals. So again, if you're a buyer, there's nothing to be scared of, right? It's nothing to be scared of, and it's a really great time to enter the market. I have a question for you when it comes to buyers. Talk to me a little bit about rates. What have you seen rates do over the last month here?
Well, rates as a general trend, even from the beginning of the year, they're starting to go back down. But there's a lot of intraday movement in the interest rate market. A lot of buyers shop for interest rates like they do shoes, where it's stagnant, right? You've got Nordstrom that offers this price and Kohl's that offer another. Interest rates change all day, every day. And so, yes, the overall trend is declining and will continue to be that way. It can change based upon somebody in the Fed saying something that might not be favorable for the market. So as of the last week or so, we've actually seen rates tick up a little bit because of that. But the best part is that as inflation comes back down, because inflation's the arch enemy of mortgage interest rates, we're going to see interest rates come back down soon. That's good news for buyers, but that brings back more competition. More affordability means more competition.
It's a seesaw, right? Like, there's always a balance. You might get good rates, but then you get more competition.
Right,
or
right.
If, you get better rate or worse rates, it's a little bit more expensive, whatever the case may be, right? But at the end of the day, and I think, one of the overall terms that I always tell my buyers is the best time to buy is when it makes sense for you. And I know that sounds so general, but really you have to sit down and you have to look at what are your goals, right? Can you get into something that maybe you're going to rent out in 5 years as an Airbnb? Or are you getting into something where you're going to live in it for 2 years and then upgrade to your dream home, right? There's a game plan and there's a method, and you can use real estate to your advantage. It's just a matter of what is your situation and what is your timeline and what are your goals, right? 100%. But it really just comes down to you. Buyers, don't be afraid. The market is still in demand. It's starting to take up a little bit, but there are still some deals to be had. And sellers, if you want to sell your house, you still have some leverage, record low inventory. You're just probably gonna have to do a little bit more work than you had to in the past, and that's not a bad thing.
It will pay off. That's for sure. It will pay off. I would guarantee that.
All right, and that does it for this month's market update. My name is Luis,
and I'm Ryan.
Our mission is to really provide you as much education, as much value about what's going on in the real estate market on a national level, more specifically on a local level here in the Denver metro area in the beautiful state of Colorado. And really, if you're interested in more content like this or finding out more about what's happening in the real estate market, go ahead and subscribe, go ahead and like this video, share this with your friends. Really, again, our goal is just to bring as much education, as much power as we can to the people. And that sounds cheesy, but I like it.
Cheers.